approval of student employment recommendation.
This is for a student that's employed at a bus shop by the Georgia Department of Labor. They have to do internship. We don't incur any cost whatsoever. And I ask that the board approve this internship.
How is this person selected?
Trey?
Through the Georgia Department of Labor, they present the candidates to us, and usually just one. I don't know how they make their selection process. It has no selection process with the Board of Education at all.
Isn't this a student, I'll make a statement, it has nothing to do with career tech, but this is a student who, they receive certain services, and so it's sort of like a vocational rehab thing, but it's not.
I just wondered
Okay.
how they came.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we have a recommendation. We have a motion by Larry to approve Mr. Harris to be an internship under those guidelines. We have a second.
Second.
Any discussion or any question? All right, we call the question. All those in favor, please raise your hand. All opposed? Okay, we have laying on the table an amended policy of field trip and excursion policy IFCB that has been laying on the table for 30 days for comment.
I recommend that the board approve IFCB, final approval.
We have a recommendation. We have a motion.
I make a motion that we accept that recommendation and the change in the policy.
All right. We have a motion from Chip. We have a second.
Second.
From Larry. Any discussions on this change of policy? We call the question. Those in favor, raise your hand. All opposed? Approval of class size waiver, first item under the new business.
You know, for the last several years, we've asked for a class size waiver with the state board, and we have to do a resolution. The board has to approve a resolution. So I asked the board to approve this resolution in case we do need
This is
waiver.
something state normal grants goes up with.
That's true. That's true. And it's 1 to 5 students.
Do you understand we would grant the resolution and you would implement it if needed?
It is.
That's so moved.
Motion by Larry,
Second.
second by Chip. Is there any questions or discussions on that? We call the question. All those in favor, raise your hand. All opposed? That is unanimous as well. Approval of a revised board policy.
We have to,
Effective today.
we have to get the board policy in line with the state board rule, and so we're having to make a few changes. Replace it with the rule and the new rule and number, and align our definitions and requirements to the new rule.
And you want to waive the 30-day
Right,
requirement?
because it's just a revision.
All right, we have a recommendation that we have revised policy GANA-JGCC to get in line with state policy. Do we have a motion? Larry, do we have a second? Chip, is there any discussion? We call the question. All those in favor, raise your hand. All opposed? That's unanimous. Superintendent's report, financial report from Mr. Tracy.
Any questions on any of the numbers there?
Can you make that?
I'm happy about the SPLOST report.
Yeah.
2 things I want to make mention of. One, audit process they're underway with the general fund. Hopefully within about the next 60 days they will complete that. We'll be through that process. That's our goal. Also budgeting, we're putting together our numbers. Dougie's is coming this week to look over what we've got so far and help us make projections with QBE based on what we know from the General Assembly right now.
And we got many kind
We know equalization's
Yes.
going to be cut.
The numbers I sent out with equalization and classified state debt will be the major issues this year.
Or they're not part of the insurance.
Drastic.
Yeah, our part, yeah, 187,000. But FY16, it's gone, the system will have to pay over $1 million for classifying.
Trade, percentage collected today, 83.49% on local. How does that compare to last year?
Better than last year.
Better?
I think part of that could be people are paying on time, or it could be partially back taxes from last year and then paid too, or a combination of both.
But we are somewhat ahead of schedule this time this year compared to this time last year.
Do we have any other questions for Trey on this? Thank you very much.